We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Kris Bryant looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy, has an ERA in the low threes, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The designated hitter, Kris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down quietly, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 29.
Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. One down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Behind 0-2 now. And he got him.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 21.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Long throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No balls and a strike to count. Souza at second with 2 down. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gardner going back, a leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. So stepping in, Aaron Judge, and he's carrying a batting average of just over. Over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. 1 out.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Hendricks, a right-hander standing 6'3", is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
No, D-roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Pitch is popped up. Andujar has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, David Bodie, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Kipnis runs. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Gardner arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Into the box, Luke Voigt, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. This is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Sanchez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch of the at-bat. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Into the box now, Steven Souza. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Three runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is Gardner. See you later. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. So his remarkable season continues, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. See you later. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. So his remarkable season continues, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
To the plate now, David Bodie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ben Heller answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Heller.
In now, Chris Bryant, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. high fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 5-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Pitch on the way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2.
Nope, ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. To first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Yankees 0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
At the plate now, Albert Almora. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Almora carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Chad Green. Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top 8-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now at the plate, Torres comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
At the plate, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. So far this season, Bodie is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Boom goes the dynamite. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This one's down to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base. Line
to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Kyle Schwarber comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Jonathan Holder gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Holder. Now batting.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To the plate now, Albert Almora, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There he goes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. See you later. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up. See you later. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Zach Britton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Britton. The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Cubbies are in front 16-0. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Nope.
Ball 2 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still 16-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Urshela is there. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the blowout continues. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. From the stretch. And that's taken for strike one. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it? Adam Ottavino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Ottavino. Now back, left fielder, Kyle.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Now here's the pitch.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now back, right fielder, Steven Souza.
In now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Gartner is there now and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First offering on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Ottavino is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now this guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
At the plate now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Oh, here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Cubs lead it 19-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gio Urshela. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and they remain well behind. Striding into the box, David Bodie. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
David Bodie.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chris Bryant is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
High and deep to center field. Gardner going back. Boom goes the dynamite. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Tommy Canely enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Kyle Schwarber will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Steven Souza, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Souza takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 22-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the pitch.
At the ball. Look out, 1-1.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Albert Almora will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Lined hard toward short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
The bat, number 9, shortstop.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is right there, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Right.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Aroldis Chapman enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 40.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly, and the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 26-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. The 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.